Looking for financial insights you can trust?
How do you protect yourself as an investor? What's the strategy?
I think it's really simple. I think you just want to be diversified in your portfolio.
The Payne family brings real-world experience to every conversation.
Well, I think that's the problem right now is, right, a lot of people that are close to retirement, they're taking so much risks. And if we do get a big sell-off, it could derail their retirement.
Listen to the Payne Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
All right, I watched just a few minutes. I'm glad with my decision to go to sleep during the first quarter. I literally went to sleep. I was watching with my dad, and I just nodded off, and I stayed off because on weekends I do like to catch up on sleep. I can't really sleep in. What can I do? I can go to bed early. I don't care about any of it. I don't want to care. You shouldn't care either. These people are anti-American. They're globalists. It's right there in front of us. This was another episode in the march toward globalism. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't think you should have anything to do with it. Who said that? Some communist a long time ago. Maybe it was Lenin. Maybe it was Stalin. One of those guys came up with sports. It's the opioid of the masses, right? You get them hooked. It doesn't get them anywhere. It keeps them entertained. It keeps them distracted. And lately in America, it keeps you fat, right? I did not go to a Super Bowl party yesterday because we had a birthday party for my little girl. She just turned 6, and it was great. It was a little bit earlier in the day. There were a lot of cancellations, by the way, a lot. It was very cold out, and of course, there's another. I understand not everybody can do two parties in a day. How do we get to Colin Kaepernick taking a knee, right? Remember that? There was actually a national debate about that guy. Like, isn't that terrible? Well, we have the entire industry is taking a knee against the United States. And don't be fooled by the American flag or don't be fooled by Bad Bunny Rabbit saying, God bless America. You know what he meant? He meant God bless South America, right? That's what he emphasized. Venezuela, Colombia, all of it, right? It's all the countries that are giving us a really hard time right now. This was anti-Trump. This was pro-illegal immigration. I'm looking at them right there. How do we have a performance? Sorry to be so basic. Nobody understood it. I can't verify what he was saying. I can't verify what these guys are saying when they're speaking English. They talk so fast. I saw Green Day earlier. They looked. I mean, did you see that guy's hairdo? He like a girl who went to the beauty parlor all day to get his hair done like that. Roger Goodell and Money Mountain and the owners, they used to stand a little bit for something. I remember when they actually disciplined Colin Kaepernick, and now they caved. You got Black Lives Matter all over the field. You got an LGBT queerish color scheme for the whole gosh damn thing. What do we get out of it? What do Americans get out of it? Diversion? What? I don't know. Camaraderie? Is it fun? I know this. We lose a lot of money. We lose a lot of time. We buy a lot of crap that we don't need. No need whatsoever. And I think that a lot of people do kind of roll their eyes, but there are more important things. And it's not just this one game. It's all next season. And people do it to bond. I get that a little bit. Can't you do anything else to bond? What about a little bit of community service? You want to watch these guys get richer as they badmouth their country and undermine us with their cheap, cancerous products, for crying out loud? The modern American diet really is a cancer feast. All that stuff that they were pushing. It's not, none of it's good for the body. Light beer, Diet Coke, it's all poison. It's all absolute poison. That little kid. Now, what was he doing with the wheat? Why was there such wheat in the field? Was that supposed to be sugar cane? Because I think sugar cane is big in Puerto Rico. Is that what it was? I don't know. Romancing the sugar cane? Romancing what people are fleeing in poverty to come here to mainland America? I know Puerto Rico is part of America. I also know that things are really screwed up down there. And I don't think it's a time to celebrate. I think it should be a unifying moment, if anything. You know what? I just am not going to rely, you shouldn't rely either, on some money-making organization to give us fulfillment and to bring us together. It's not going to happen. You look to God and you can look to the Constitution, and and then you got to do your part. I found it revolting. I found it revolting and stupid, especially the athletics of it all, to be honest. These guys are still bashing each other apart. What's that stuff called? ICE, CEE, CTE. What does it stand for? How do you say it? It's hard. Something, 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 something.
I actually don't know exactly what it is.
It stands for something, and it's not good. All these poor guys, they're in the Super Bowl now. 5 years from now, where are some of them going to be? I'm not talking about the quarterbacks. I'm talking about the linemen, the defensive linemen, the offensive linemen. What do they call the NFL? What does it really stand for? Not for long. Not for long. And they get pushed out. They have mostly no idea how to manage their money. A lot of them are on the edge of criminality. They get whatever they want for a short period of time in their lives. It totally rewires their brain, in addition to the damage that their brain is literally undergoing right in front of us. I don't care about redesigning the football helmets. You can't redesign the hurt out of football. You can't take the hurt out of football. So I sit there like, I don't want to sound pompous or anything like that. Okay, what it stands for is chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy. No. Encephalopathy. Yeah, that's what it stands for. It's a progressive brain condition that is often associated with repeated head injuries and concussions. And you get right back in the game, right? Right back in the game. I kind of could tell that the quarterback from New England was a little bit in over his head, just his body language. He seemed very unsure of himself. Like 2 years ago, that guy was in high school or something. I want to do a little bit of research on some of these football players' names. They were very exotic, some of them. Very, very exotic. Were they born with those names, or did they adopt it because of recent developments in our culture? I wonder. So I can't help you out with the rest of it. I know people are wasting money on with sports gambling. It's easier than ever to get hooked on gambling. You don't have to go somewhere. You can do it at home. You can do it on the internet, and that's bad for everybody except the house. And not for me. I played football, by the way, as a kid. It wasn't like I wasn't picked. I was actually a fairly decent athlete. But I didn't like a couple of things about it. I didn't like, quite frankly, the coaches were brutal. I was 9 years old playing football. And the coaches were great, but some of them could be very brutal. I couldn't believe it, the way they were talking to us. We're 9 years old, for crying out loud. What? This isn't fun. If I made a mistake, as one does when they're learning, take a lap, Kelly. Take 10 laps, Kelly. Push-ups, Kelly. I'm like, I think I'll go over. I think I'd rather play Star Wars at home. I didn't quit, but I didn't sign up again. And it was one of the best moves of my life. I think it's also a very conformist culture. Where's the team? Where's the team on your job interview? Where's the team then? I don't know. I maybe some people swear by it. I got cousins who are very successful in life, and they played football and lacrosse and all that stuff, and the teamwork really. But I'm not. I don't know. I'm a bit more independent.
Looking for financial insights you can trust?
How do you protect yourself as an investor? What's the strategy?
I think it's really simple. I think you just want to be diversified in your portfolio.
The Payne family brings real-world experience to every conversation.
Well, I think that's the problem right now, is right? A lot of people that are close to retirement, they're taking so much risks. And if we do get a big sell-off, it could derail their retirement.
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.